Hey guys, I'm here to get into Black Rain, which is directed by Shohei Imamura, which is released in the year 1989, which is funny enough, there are two films with that exact same title, which is another one by director Ridley Scott. I've never seen that version, but this version is just, it's a masterpiece of Japanese filmmaking. This is just one of the most immersive, one of the most memorable viewings I've ever had in my life, honestly, because this just follows up many numerous perspectives and characters as they're like in the early 40s, right in the midst of Hiroshima with the atomic bombing, and just characters who are out together. It's extremely bleak, extremely dark, also with a bit of lightness about characters able to live in survival instinct and mode in a lot of ways. And there's a lot of acknowledgement of facing death and kind of just a lot of fearlessness kind of being expressed to this whole project. And this entire one really is just disturbing, and it's just there's so much life to it that it takes you to unfathomable psychotically dark levels with a lot of plays, and it's just like, yeah, this is a very intense project, very intimidating. I would say another film this reminds me, this is like a late '80s foundation. There was a lot of exploration of Hiroshima, and also the animated Grave of the Fireflies, which is I'm strongly due for a rewatch on that, because I first saw that when I was about 20, and this absolutely needs a rewatch. Not 21, actually, I should say. But yeah, another project this reminds me of a lot is film Pigs and Battleships. But this one just the way it's paced out, it's really just exploring just all kinds of layered, detailed, close-up depictions. Like you just have all kinds of layers of smoke. Just rusty streets. It's just very bleak all around. Plenty of dead bodies. It smells like a completely burnt atmosphere, and it feels like a zombie apocalypse. Basically, it's just going on. It's so horrific and devastating that the film just kind of it takes you through the shock of that, and then it's very subtle in how it kind of just looks at the lingering effects of characters and how they kind of go on through their day, looking at PTSD, things of PTSD, just running through it. That sense of trauma, you could say. It's very heartbreaking, kind of a horror theme. It deals with chaos, very chaotic too. I would certainly describe this. I would certainly describe Imamura's directing as chaotic. It feels like you're literally living in an apocalypse, kind of occurring here. Very insane in a lot of ways. So this is just very brutal. It's perfect, and yeah, I'm just stunned by all this from start to finish. It's like, and the screenplay even it's always my favorite thing. Like sometimes films are this grand, and I think a lot of Ingmar Bergman also, they always typically can even have a little bit of a dark sense of humor along the way too. And this is perfect at kind of just conveying that in the depths of ultimate darkness. So that's important foundation of all right there. So yeah, Black Rain. This is very original. I've never seen anything quite like this film, and this influence is very original. So this gets strongly recommended from start to finish. First, the balance of shock value and the depths of courage that characters find in survival mode, which again very strongly reminds me of a kind of a filmy take on Grave of the Fireflies, which just resonates 100%. So this is fantastic from start to finish.